Sir, from 1950 to 1964, under the Prime Ministership of Jawaharlal Nehru, 243 communal violence incidences were recorded in India. Under Indira Gandhi's rule, sir, 337 communal violence incidences were documented in 15 states. Sir, during Rajiv Gandhi's rule, 291 communal violence incidences were documented in 16 states, sir, including the barbaric Sikh pogrom of 1984. Sir, out of the 1,194 communal violence incidents documented in India from 1950 to 1995, 73% of all of these occurred during the Nehru, Indira and the Rajiv Gandhi Prime Ministership. Sir, the nation wants to know why. Sir, right after the CAA was passed by this honorable house, in the most democratic manner, the Congress President Sonia Gandhi addresses a gathering in the Ram Leela Maidan, and knowing fully well that the CAA has nothing whatsoever to do with citizenship of Indian Muslims or any Indians whatsoever, misleads the entire nation and gives a call for Qurbani and says, "Aar paar ki ladai," and she says the people should come out of houses and come out on streets. The very next day, sir, the very next day, Shaheen Bagh protests start, and hundreds of innocent Muslim women, misled, incited, they come out onto the streets, sir, and they are used as shields by all these radical Islamist outfits supported by the Congress ecosystem to further their agenda of breaking this country. So what happens the very next day? Sir, young students in Jamia Millia University, the Jawaharlal Nehru University, supported by SFI, SDPI and other such cohorts, start organizing violent protests. What are the slogans raised? Too much has been discussed about Kapil Mishra's so-called hate speech, sir, but I would want to draw the attention of the House just to the slogans that were raised during the protest. Jinna, wali, Azadi. What is this Jinna, wali, Azadi? Hinduon se Azadi, Kaphiron se Azadi. These were the slogans that were raised in these protests, sir. And what was the other slogan? Sir, let me tell you, there is nothing anti-Muslim about the CAA, but there is everything anti-Hindu about the anti-CAA protests. What was the slogan that was raised? Tera mera rishta kya? La ilaha illallah. These were the slogans that were raised at these protests, sir. And those who were slaying these slogans, those who were perpetrating this violence, were portrayed as victims by the intellectual jihadis who write for this ecosystem in the newspapers. And these people who raised these slogans of Tukde Tukde of Bharat, of Kaphiron se Azadi, they were given an impression that they were victims of police brutality. And people called them Shiros. Shiros. This is how a narrative was built, sir. And the entire ecosystem started functioning. Let me give you two more examples of how this ecosystem functions. Sir, Harsh Mandar, whose links today have been exposed to global funds which are anti-India, based out of US, Hungary and Italy. Sir, give me a couple of more minutes, sir. These organizations, these people who claim to be the champions of constitutional morality, go onto the streets and incite an innocent mob and say, Supreme Court will not give you justice, but justice must be fought for on the streets. Ironically, they approach the Supreme Court themselves to book cases against Hindu leaders. Sir, too much has been spoken repeatedly, both inside and outside of this house, on the alleged hate speech of Kapil Mishra. So what did Kapil Mishra say? He said he gave an ultimatum to the police authorities that in 3 days, if you don't clear, things will not be in control. Is this hate speech? Sir, I will tell you with all confidence, sir, no jurisdiction and no jurisprudence in any part of the world will consider this hate speech. But let me give you an example of what hate speeches were, sir. And I will give you only a sample of them. Sir, Amanatullah Khan of the Aam Aadmi Party. Sir, Amanatullah Khan of the Aam Aadmi Party spoke at Jama Masjid at an anti-CAA rally, sir. He said, we merely number 25 to 30 crores, but they are still so scared. If we are only even 72, we are ready to kill 15 crore. What does this mean? What does this mean, sir? Was this brought to the attention of the House? Sir, not just that. Sir, not